Hi, Rodney here from TechTestDrives.com. Now welcome back to part 2 of our unboxing and review video for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now we've just finished the unboxing video, so if you missed that, be sure to click the link down below. That'll take you back to part 1. In this video what we'll do is we'll have a bit more of an in-depth look at the hardware itself and also the specifications of this phone. Now the biggest feature of this phone is the screen size. It's a 5.5 inch HD Super AMOLED 1280 by 720 resolution screen, and that's packing in 267 pixels per inch or 267 ppi. Now when compared to the original Samsung Galaxy Note, that had a 5.3 inch screen, so slightly smaller than this one. However, it was a wider screen. This one is a little more narrow and it's a taller display. So the original had a screen resolution of 1280 by 800, whereas this one has a screen resolution of 1280 by 720. Now this is packing a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor, whereas the original that had a 1.4 dual-core processor. This has 2 gigabytes of memory. It's the previous one only had 1 gigabyte of memory. This weighs in at roughly 182.5 grams, whereas the original was 178 grams. So it's a little bit heavier, and it's also it's actually a little bit thinner than the previous one. This is 9.4 millimeters thick, whereas the previous one was 9.65 millimeters thick. So not much thinner. But with packing in this newer technology that's in this, it is a little bit heavier. Now on the back we have a similar camera that anyone who has an S3 or the original Note is familiar with. There's an 8 megapixel camera, and beside it we have an LED flash. Now the speaker is down the bottom here. Hopefully we can focus that. There we go. So speaker's down the bottom, camera is at the top. I'll take this off. So up the top here we have a 1.9 megapixel front facing camera, obviously the speaker, the earpiece there, and we've also got the light indicators and also proximity sensors down the bottom here. Quite a large home button. That's quite nice. Sometimes we feel on the Galaxy S3s that the home button is a little thin. This has fattened it up a little bit, so easier to touch. Now I'll just point out that this one here is the titanium grey colour. So you can see the grey, and it also has a slight brushed aluminium look, although it is plastic throughout. Now that 8 megapixel camera on the back is able to take full HD video, so that's 1080p. And for all of you viewers who weren't aware, we actually do all of our videos using our Samsung Galaxy S3 cameras, so the video performance will be very similar. So we'll go ahead and take the back off. Now they're available in 16, 32 and 64 gigabyte models. However, it doesn't matter too much what one you do get initially, because there is a micro SD card slot that is accessible just by taking off the back plate. You don't have to take the battery out, so it can stay on, and you just plug it in there, and this one here is where you plug your SIM card. And on the back of this plastic cover you'll see some contacts there. This is the NFC antenna. So I'll go ahead and plug the battery in. I'll leave my SIM card out for now. So it just simply clicks into place. Just like that. And quickly I'll show you some of the buttons. Microphone on the bottom, micro USB cable for data transfer and charging, S Pen, power button and sleep and wake, second microphone up the top here, 3.5mm jack for headphones, and volume up and down. So the overall look and even the feel is very similar to a Galaxy S3. Obviously it's just bigger. I have quite big hands, but you can see that I can actually grip the entire phone. So I'll just quickly show you that S Pen. So it's just wedged in there. So it's a slightly different design from the original Galaxy Note pen. It's actually quite nice. It's not perfectly round. You can see there that there is a flat edge there. It actually makes it quite comfortable to hold. You've got some shiny metallic plastic at the end, which finishes off the overall look quite nicely. And there is a single button right there, you can see. So let's put that back in. So it's asking me there to set up the device. What I'll do is I'll go ahead, set everything up, and I'll be back when we can have a play. So we're back and the phone is all set up. I haven't put my SIM card in it yet or anything like that, and it is telling me that there is a small Samsung software update available, but I'll do that at a later stage. But immediately you can see the display here is very bright, very nice display. It's quite a sharp display. Now compared to the Galaxy S3, that S3 has, although it's a smaller screen, the S3 has a 4.8 inch screen. It does pack 306 pixels per inch, or 306 ppi, whereas this here is the larger 5.5 inch display. However, it only has 267 pixels per inch, but still it's a very sharp display, very nice. I doubt many of you will actually notice the difference. So I'll take you for a quick run through of the device. It is running the latest operating system. Let's have a look. There you go. So Android version 4.1.1, that's Jelly Bean, and if we tap fast on there, we get a Jelly Bean. There you go. And you can see here that the exact model number of the one that I've got here is a GTN 7100. Now this is the non-LTE version. The LTE version is identical to this in every way, but obviously you'll have access to faster data speeds. And I believe that the model number for the LTE version is an N7150. I could be corrected on that, but I think that's what it is. Back to there. Now I'll just show you what happens when I remove the S Pen, which is here. When I pull on that, it immediately knows I'm taking the pen out, and it offers me some suggestions for taking a note. So I'll go ahead and tap on a new note. There we go. And it's as easy as that. I was actually a little concerned originally that the screen wasn't really big enough to utilize needing a pen. I mean, we've tried the S Pen on 11.6 inch tablets and also the Galaxy Note 10.1. However, it does seem big enough to really put some decent amount of notes on. We've got all the different options there. Check out our Samsung Ativ Smart PC 500T and 700T videos if you want us to run through what all these do and also give you a demo of the handwriting recognition. So when you've still got the pen out, if you put it away, it should send you straight back to the home screen because it knows that the pen has been put away. There you go. So it's quite intuitive, which is great. Now next week we've got the all-new Nokia Lumia 920 Windows 8 phone. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss that video unboxing and review. And please thumbs up and like this video if you found it helpful. Check out our channel, we have many more technology unboxings and reviews. And that is it. That's the unboxing and quick review of the all new Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I'm Rodney from TechTestDrives.com.